What's up, gamers and geeks? And in today's segment, we are going to do another Star Wars fan theory. What if Anakin Skywalker was granted the rank of Master?
And would he still have turned to the dark side? Stay tuned.
This is the other topic that my daughter Bean, who is with us today, came up with, and it's another interesting thing. So many of them revolve around Anakin because he's the chosen one. But anyway, I am your host, Matt.
And I'm Rick.
And it's Bean.
And again, she is going to be with us today. She's going to do a few more segments with us, and yeah, you're going to have to deal with it. So,
you're welcome.
Yeah, but it is, yeah. So, what was the question, Bean? Go ahead.
What if Anakin was granted the rank of Master?
No, you're good.
Okay. So Anakin, when he went before the council, he already knew he was the chosen one. He was pretty arrogant too.
Oh, big time.
Right.
And so obviously not being granted Master was a big hit on him.
He was acting like, well, Luke probably would have acted.
That's where you got it from.
Yeah.
No,
I mean,
no, he got mad. Luke would have been.
he would have had to go make out with Leia or something just to get over it, you know?
Yeah.
He had to
Shut
go
up and
there.
listen to me!
Where could he be? Sorry.
The things you'll do to make Han Solo jealous.
Oh, yeah, with his own sister. But,
You
you know,
can never be Han Solo.
no, Solo
Anyways.
was the man. You know what? To quote fanboys, Han Solo is a bitch.
What did you just say?
Yeah, yep. No, guys, if Anakin were granted the rank of Master, Rick had a good point, though. You guys, the way he acted when he was not given the rank, he instantly. I mean, he was considered. What was his title, though? You were on the council, but you are not granted the rank of Master. So I mean, but what's bullshit about the Jedi is though they wouldn't give him the rank of Master, but they did want him to be an informant for Palpatine. We're gonna shit on you and not give you the rank you want, but do this for us. You owe us.
And wasn't that the stupidest decision they ever made?
Absolutely.
I mean, but they didn't know.
But they made him vulnerable because he got mad. So he didn't have control, so they pissed him off. And Palpatine just was able to feed right into that.
Sunk his claws in deep.
He did, man, and he did not let go.
I mean, how many people have, and I don't want to get too personal, but you're up for a job, you're supposed to get it, you don't get it.
Right.
What does that do? Does you feel okay with that? Or
No, usually it's a shot to the ego.
Oh, absolutely. But see, they had tried to constantly tell Anakin that this isn't, pride, hate, suffering. All these lead to the dark side, and he acted on every emotion. But here's the deal: you once put it into perspective. Qui-Gon Jinn, had he lived, he would have allowed Anakin to still feed upon his own emotions because Qui-Gon was more of an emotional one, whereas Obi-Wan was by the damn book.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
And let's face it, it wasn't fair. He deserved to be a master.
well, he was I can't say he's the most talented Jedi. I still think Obi-Wan Kenobi was the biggest badass.
By far.
Yes. That's my opinion. Obi-Wan would have wiped the floor with them all. He was... Unpopular opinion with some, Obi-Wan Kenobi in that era of Star Wars was the best Jedi.
Absolutely.
Yep.
I agree wholeheartedly. He defeated Darth Maul. He defeated Anakin.
But don't you
Twice.
think that going back to Anakin, he thought he was the most powerful one?
I think power-wise, he might have been. It's just that his ego... If he took Obi-Wan's approach to being a Jedi, he may have been the greatest Jedi of all time. But Obi-Wan kept everything in check and was able to just own him. I mean, it's hard. It's hard. I mean, Anakin was a very proud person. I mean, you can understand. You're walking around all these different planets like Naboo and Coruscant and I guess Mustafar now, but you're walking around all these planets going, I'm the only guy born of the Force. The Force chose me. I mean, this shit's made of concrete. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's your whole attitude. I mean, I would have like a a Muhammad Ali complex if I thought I was born of the Force.
So if he's a master, do they still have him spying on Palpatine?
Yeah, I don't think that
Okay.
changes. I don't
And
think.
so you jump ahead to the battle between Mace Windu and Palpatine, and Anakin runs in.
Mhm.
He hasn't had that ego strike. He still fears Padme's death.
Mhm.
Everything's the same except for that point. But he was already torn at that point. Do you think he lets Mace kill Palpatine?
Go ahead.
After giving the rank of master, I
Yeah.
do think so. Yeah, I think he would maybe even strike Palpatine down himself after learning what he has learned,
But is
knowing
this
that
still
he's a Sith Lord.
is this still including Anakin's premonitions of her death though?
Yeah.
It's
If
hard to say.
If it's including the premonitions of her death, I think his rank of master doesn't mean jack shit to him.
Because we're saying the access didn't change. Palpatine still has access to him.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's happens exactly the
Well,
same.
and he'd still manipulate the system. Instead of saying it's unfair, they did not grant you the rank, they would have said it took them way too long to grant you the rank of master. This is an insult. You should show. I mean, he would find a different way to manipulate.
Or they're still
him.
jealous of you. They give you these tasks that they still, even though they say you're a master, you're still kind of their.
They asked you to spy on me, didn't they? I mean, he read right through it. I mean, but no, I mean, I don't. I mean, I think given that even if he's a master, Padme was the most. He was so one-track minded with Padme that master or not, he would have struck Yoda down if it meant saving her.
But Mace Windu was this close to striking Palpatine down.
Mm-hmm. He could have ended.
He had
There wouldn't have
been-
been an empire.
He was about to defeat him. Does Anakin step in? I know I asked that already.
As the rank of master, but still having the premonitions. He still takes Mace Windu down.
There's part of me that wants to believe that Anakin would just take Palpatine down and even say, "Screw you, Jedi! I'm gonna go off and be a gray Jedi."
Mm-hmm.
And Padme tries to save Padme, probably fails because it was just written in the stars that death was going to happen. I mean, maybe he didn't go fully dark, maybe he didn't go fully Jedi, but there's a part of me that wants to believe that maybe somewhere down the road, had he struck down Palpatine and just said, "Screw you, Jedi," that he would have taken the kids and taught them the ways of the Force after Padme's death and all that. Like,
I mean,
I want to believe.
we want to believe it, but I think with Padme's impending death, I think it haunted him so bad that I call it tunnel vision. He didn't give a shit about anybody but Padme, and he killed a youngling. Many of them, yes. So
A room full of them.
I don't think striking down people like Yoda, anybody in his way to save Padme. The only one not in his way to save Padme was Palpatine, from the point of view Palpatine forced on him.
But he actually turned Palpatine in, which was
Did a lot of good.
I know, but he still made that choice. And I don't think he would have had the opportunity to kill Palpatine. I think he would have had to stop Mace Windu from doing it like he did. It's either he stops Mace Windu or he allows Mace Windu to kill him.
The worst thing to happen to Jedi Masters Aegon Collar, Sinise II, and Kit Fisto was the fact that he did turn in Emperor Palpatine because they got ganked right there before Mace Windu could finally better him.
Yeah.
Those three got dropped.
They didn't even move.
Yeah, I mean, so the worst thing to happen was him turning him in because 3 Jedi Masters died over it.
Yeah. So we're going to the D&D dice.
Okay.
And Mace Windu's standing over him, making his case. He's evil, he's a Sith Lord, blah, 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 and Anakin's there. We're rolling. You gotta roll a 12?
It depends.
Roll a 12 to save, or to allow Mace Windu to kill Palpatine? And
I think it would be higher. I think the DC check on that would be higher. I think it would be 15 or minimum to save him.
double dice?
You mean to let him strike down Palpatine?
Yeah.
15 or higher, and that's being generous. Because I'm sorry, Padme. See, Bean has 2 wonderful Star Wars fan theories that have brought to us today, and they can both tie in together so well. That's what's insane about the both topics. So no, I still think Mace Windu loses his ass. I mean, I may even make if I'm the DM, I made that DC at 19 or 20, maybe.
Well, it's 2-1 because I think that Mace Windu kills Palpatine right there.
Even if Anakin knows his wife's going to die.
Yeah.
What
Because I don't think he was quite over that ledge yet. It was close, but I don't think he's quite there.
So then Mace kills Palpatine. What is that? Is that going to piss Anakin off some more?
Yeah, what if that kills any chance of what he thought was going to be saving Padme?
That's what I'm thinking too. You know, that's just going to set him off. He was
And
saying,
Padme
it's not
dies.
the Jedi way, we got to turn him in.
And Padme dies, and then all of a sudden he looks back at what he allowed Mace Windu to do.
Mm-hmm. It's going to create a lot of anger and a lot of regret and a lot of that stuff. But anyway, I was outvoted.
No. That's the beauty of just opinions. I mean, me and Bean could be wrong.
Yeah, no.
I mean, seriously. Like, you could have a larger percentage going, no, honestly, Mace Windu would strike Palpatine down. I mean, it's just so many people's different theories of looking at it.
I mean, I don't think that the problem that Anakin was going to have was the striking him down or not. It's the stopping Mace Windu. That is just a dark choice that he would have had to make right there. And I don't know that he was at that point, that moment, to strike down Mace Windu.
Well, in your defense of the agreement, at the very beginning of the end of their fight, Anakin was more content with them arresting Palpatine instead of killing him. So that is your defense right there to your argument. And that's why what makes your argument with it hold so much merit is that he was wanting to have him arrested, not killed. And that's when Mace goes, he's too dangerous to be kept alive.
Right.
I mean, I was Team Mace Windu 1,000%.
Right.
I mean, I was.
So let's go by the assumption Anakin steps in, strikes down Mace Windu. Or no, he didn't strike down Mace Windu. Palpatine used that opportunity to take him out.
Mm-hmm.
Where do we go from there? What happens with Anakin there?
As he's a master and he allowed Mace Windu to die? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah. Same way?
Yeah, I think the same way. Still gonna follow Palpatine and see what he can do to save Padme, but I do think that after given the rank of master and Mace, getting Mace Windu killed, he still couldn't save Padme, so then he's gonna turn that anger on Palpatine. You were wrong.
Very good point.
Maybe he strikes him down because he was wrong too. So he's pissed at Palpatine, pissed at the Jedi.
I see what you're saying.
I don't know if that makes sense.
No, it does. It does. But that is a possible outcome. But then at the same time, that does beg the question, well, why didn't he do it? Because if you think about it, Padme still wasn't saved. She still died. And it leaves Anakin like, what the hell? So
That's true.
it just depends. Again, the tiniest little ripples can cause the biggest thing. So
Yeah, it just depends on the point of time also, because once Anakin is in that suit, Palpatine controls that suit. And with no Palpatine, he's pretty much dead because he relies on that Darth Vader suit to keep him alive.
all Palpatine has to do if he gets out of line is just shoot him with lightning and kill Vader. I mean, that's what killed him on the Death Star. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I saw a fan theory that basically Palpatine was able to control the suit and whether it even worked.
Well, I mean, if he's already able to manipulate him, you think, ask yourselves this, you think Emperor Palpatine's going to give him a suit that will give him free reign and free will?
Right.
Please. I mean, there's probably, I've read where there's issues in that uniform where it constantly shocked him internally just to keep him enraged. Like there were things in there that would constantly just continually send a shock into him every now and then just to keep his rage up.
So I wouldn't put it past him.
No, I wouldn't either. Palpatine was that evil.
Maybe that's where Rage Against the Machine got their name.
From Vader?
Yeah. Because he's raging against his own uniform, yeah. No, I mean, it's I don't know. But I don't know that, if Anakin was granted the rank of master, even when he wasn't yet dark side, he always had the dark side looming over him. I mean, he always did. He didn't know it, but Jesus, look what he did with the Tusken Raiders. You got to go before that, yeah. So, I mean, if he's granted the rank of master, would that also allow him to kill the Jedi Order easier? Would that make Order 66 easier to execute because he's the rank of master and he's in deeper with the Council? Think about that. Right? Gives him, you know what I mean?
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you wouldn't, you know, Obi-Wan wouldn't have to go to this hologram and watch him go, he's killing younglings. You know, it's like, yeah, he's kicking their ass, dude. I mean, it's brutal. It's just, it's so hard. I mean, Anakin, the Star Wars fan theories, so many of them revolve around Anakin because he's probably the most pivotal character in the history of Star Wars, in my opinion. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean,
without his change to the dark side, the whole story would be a different,
exactly,
whole different thing.
Yeah. I mean, there's no Empire. You know, like if he didn't change, does he go ahead and let Mace Windu? I mean, what's really screwed up, guys, is what if he did let Mace Windu kill Palpatine? Would that have still saved Padme? It could have.
Mm-hmm.
Because she died of a broken heart because he went to the dark side.
She died because of him.
Yeah, she died because of Anakin.
Well, she died of a broken heart and the fact that he strangled her almost.
But that wasn't enough. I mean,
it was a forced strangle.
It was, but it wasn't enough it wasn't a mortal wound. And the reason I say that is because you see Obi-Wan at the end of Revenge of the Sith. You could tell by the shock on his face. She's dying? He knew that choke wasn't a mortal wound. It hurt her, yes. I think that did more emotional damage than it did physical.
And that's what I'm talking about. He just tried to kill her.
But
I broke her heart.
And once she knew he was the dark side, it's almost like she gave up.
She lost her will to live.
She lost her, exactly. And so by doing so, you know, she doesn't die in childbirth because if he stays light side, because he let Mace Windu kill Palpatine, there's no Empire. He doesn't have to go to Mustafar. He's not killing younglings. There's no Order 66. All this doesn't happen, and she doesn't die of a broken heart, or as Bean just said, losing her will to live because Anakin is good. Even if he strangled her, redemption. There would have been a huge redemption arc there. I guarantee it, because then they can raise their children together. In my opinion. But I think that, yeah, if he strikes down Palpatine, I don't think Padme dies.
I don't either.
Because there's no broken heart to die from. There's no losing your will to live.
He doesn't fully go dark side.
Yeah, so we have a Darth Daddy.
Darth Daddy. That's like a bad porn. Isn't it?
It does.
You know more about those than I do. So.
Yeah, Asian busty beauties.
Anyway.
Okay.
Oh, okay, dude.
No, that's exactly where I was taking it from. Son of a bitch. All right, well, good fan theory, Bean. Nice one again. I think we're going to roll into Game of Thrones, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, this is where Bean's going to shine, guys, so get ready. But, all right, you guys, this is a great segment. And on that note, I am outro.
You too.
Howdy, 5 thou.